Project lead Amna Makin and Premier Wab Kinew enter the Manitoba legislature moments after returning from the Prairie Green landfill.
We found some items which indicate that we are in the right date range and time.
December 2nd marked the first day of the physical search of the Prairie Green landfill, the province calling this phase 4 of 5. In October, during Phase 3, just over 18,000 tons of waste was moved from above the area currently being searched. It was on May 16, 2022, the bodies of Morgan Harris and Marcedes Myran were believed to have been brought here after having sat in garbage bins for 2 weeks outside these businesses within a couple blocks of the apartment of Jeremy Skibitsky. He was sentenced to life in prison with no chance of parole for 25 years this past summer for killing Harris, Myran, Rebecca Contois, and the unidentified person given the name Buffalo Woman. While the killings were done in May 2022, it wasn't until December 1st of that year when the Harris and Myran families were visited by Winnipeg Police. They were told what happened to the two women and that a search of the site wasn't feasible, which turned into a year-long political fight to search the landfill.
Yesterday, on exactly the 2-year anniversary of that, we returned to the site with both the Harris and the Myran families, and we stood with them in ceremony. And this morning, I was there with 2 family members as we watched that first blue truck of landfill material come down to the search facility. And it is an intense emotion that you feel.
Makin says while the trucks transport the material, it's the search teams that separate land from waste using rakes and their hands.
A team of 12 search technicians and their team leader will spread materials out a little bit further and look for any materials of interest.
In total, there are 3 teams of searchers that rotate shift work 6 days a week. The province says the project continues to remain on schedule and on budget.
It's also important to know that within a landfill, because of the compaction, it creates an anaerobic state, so things don't typically decompose. So we are expecting that if we do find remains, there may be a possibility of soft tissue still intact as well.
Words that echo what the families have said all along as they fought to get this search, all while grieving their loved ones in the public eye. T.R. Wheatley, APTN National News, Winnipeg.